Okay, my mindset, I'm going to explain it a little bit, why I'm always rushed. It's because I have a philosophy that either you'll stay and watch something for a long time because it's good, or if it's really short, you'll watch it because it's just like a commercial. So that's why I try to keep mine really short. Because it isn't really good and it isn't packed full of goodness. Like a movie, we'll sit and watch a movie for hours. We'll pay money to watch a movie for an hour. I wouldn't expect that you'd want to watch anything I had to say, but I'm going to say something. Because I made a conclusion. That was that if you believe something, you don't have to say that you believe it. There will be evidence that you believe it. Now, this neighborhood, everyone who lives here is here for a reason. And I don't even really have to know much about somebody, but I know that anyone who happens in this area, it's for a reason. But I don't have to tell anyone that I believe that because no, that's not what it is. Back up. Okay. I honestly believe that. There is nothing you could say to make me not believe that. And growing up as a kid, I always heard people always say that they're in the most wonderful place in the world. And I think that's true. I think every place is wonderful. It's exactly where they're supposed to be. And that's why people feel that. And I feel that about here. Although there are certain things I don't like. And I really, 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 really hate Utah. I know that I'm supposed to be here, and I loved all the people. Anyway, and to me, that was one of those little evidences of, well, if I believe that undeniably, then I have to believe in God, right? So anyway, what I was thinking is there's lots of things that are that way. Okay, I'll tell you a story. Story time! There was a lady who told a story. She said that she really wanted to know if something was true. And so, rather than, so she prayed is what she did. She prayed to know it was true, but rather than being told that it was true, she was told something else was true. And that's anyway, what I'm trying to say is that there are things that we can accept, and because they're true, they make other things true. Anyway, I have a hard time wrapping my head around the fact that God actually loves everybody. But mentally, I have a hard time thinking it. I know that it's true, and I don't deny it if someone says it. Or like that we're children of God. Yeah, right. Yeah, mentally, it's like I have a hard time accepting it. And someone else told us in a class, I said, we all have our own ideas of what is true, and if someone says something that isn't true, no matter how nice it is, like if you honestly believe that you are hideous and ugly, it doesn't matter how many people come and say, oh, you look great. You're going to say, no, you don't. No, I don't. And you're going to deny it anyway. Why was I saying that? I don't remember. Anyway, my whole point was that I do believe that everybody is exactly where they're supposed to be, and if they feel unrest or unsettled somewhere, they'll probably end up somewhere else where they belong. And you can feel where you belong. And I can understand that. That's not a big thing. That's not hard for me to wrap my mind around and think, oh, yeah, I think that. Well, if I believe that, then I have to believe that God is orchestrating everything. I'm thinking of a song in my head. Okay, I'm having a hard time here because what I try to do on videos is I try to say things that I think. But I'm thinking so many things that I'm having to sort through them. Which ones am I going to speak? And that's what I do a lot of times when I'm like, no, I'm not going to say that. Or I look like I'm having a conversation with myself, or I pause because I start saying something that I didn't want to say. Anyway, so I was thinking a song, Who's on the Lord's Side Who? Anyway, the song I'm not going to sing it. The end. That's how I get out of things when I don't want to do it anymore. I'm like, okay, over.